Okay folks, so it's 7:30 on a Monday night. We're going to lose the light in probably in the next half an hour. Um, Probably while the stew's still cooking. But tomorrow, October the 10th, that's the date I arrived in this field last year. On the evening of that day, but that day nonetheless. And it flooded that day. Which brings back all sorts of memories. Because that was the beginning of the end of all of my electronic devices. And I am a bit of a tech head. I am a technology freak. So although I never brought my laptop into this field because that was already broken, I did have a phone, a tablet, an e-book reader, 3 battery banks, 3 power banks, about 20 pen drives of different sizes, thumb drives, 8, 16, 32 and 64 gig if memory serves. I had the portable solar panels, which I still have, fortunately. Those still function after some issues. But yeah, that was where my slide backwards to kind of the Stone Age was kind of complete, or that's where it began. It finished about a month later in the November. But arriving here, you would think that after arriving here and being flooded out on the first night, that I would have gone somewhere else. But I didn't. I had nowhere else to go. I couldn't think of anywhere else. All my things were here. They were all wet through, stinking from horrible floodwater. So I had to spend the next week drying things and cleaning things. And by the end of that time, I decided I kind of quite liked this spot. I liked the fact that people were walking past and would talk. I liked the fact that when I was down on the ground, I was invisible. For a lot of people didn't know I was here for months. Yeah. So tomorrow is a bit of a, an anniversary of arriving here. And I think overall it's been quite good for me, this spot. I don't know what I'm going to do to mark the day, but I know that food-wise I wanted to have a nice big pot of stew ready, and I will probably do Yorkshire puddings to go with it. That's my thoughts at the moment. So we'll see. So tomorrow is also the anniversary, by extension, of me being moved on from the park, where I spent almost 2 months. Well, it was 2 months, bar a couple of days. I spent 2 months living in the park. So it's also the anniversary of being moved on from there. Which brings up a lot of feelings and memories. I did a lot of work that day. 5 trips backwards and forwards, carrying as much as I possibly could, and trying to keep a dog under control while I was doing it. Bringing down all my belongings, plus water that I had collected. Yeah, it's memories, mixed memories and emotions, good and bad. Enjoyed my time in the park on the whole, but with hindsight it was kind of killing me. I wasn't eating enough. I had nowhere to cook, nothing to do, in terms of food prep. I had a tiny bit of money that 2 ladies gave me, and I was eating 4 slices of bread a day with a bit of either chocolate spread or pate, occasionally a mortadella, the chopped and shaped sausage thing. But never really more than 4 or 6 slices of bread in the day. And that, I think, was when I lost most of my weight. So yeah, interesting to look back on.